So, hello everyone, I'm Offer, and today I want to talk about bull scalping and my new version 2 bull scalper. So, first up, with the MetaTrader 5, I want to go over the new settings and of course how you should apply them. So, first of all, when you open a new chart, first make sure that you disabling the trading. And let's see, for example, the US 30. So let me remove that for a second. So in this case, this chart is for my pair. So I will do Bear Scalper, enable the trading. I gave it. I'll just load it quickly. So what do we have here? We have the open a trade if no trade is found. A lot size, of course. The price increase between points. So let me show you what does it mean. It means this distance between positions. So if we take the measurement and we'll check it, it was set for 8,000. And between those two, around 8,000. That means that this one was here on 8,000. I do sometimes change the settings if I want more positions to be opened. And this one is also a new feature, that the on chart display of how many positions do we have. Of course, manually we can open more positions than the EA, and it will show over here on this side. So this means that the EA will open only 3, and we already have 2 positions out of the 3. It's a sell position, as you can see on the chart. These ones are sell, these ones are buy. And next up, of course, the magic number. That means the EA special number, so they don't conflict between them. The number of positions the EA will open. The trailing spread. That means, let's see, for example, if this one was a sell and it will drop 3,000 points, our stop loss would have been open at 2,000 points. That means we have 1,000 points of profit. 1,000 points of profit means, let's see what this, 1,000 points of profit means €1 of profit secured when it goes in our favor, of course. Next up, use margin limitation. The margin limitation, it's this one. If we have lower percentage than our account, it would not open new positions. That's only a secure measure. I use it on off. So the resist factor, it means if we would have two buy positions, for example, because it's the bear scalper now, and if we have 2 positions on a buy, really next to one another, on this moment we don't have, but for example, if this goes higher and we'll open another one, it's gonna be closer than this one, and if it will fall down again and go up again, it will open again sometimes around the same resistance, and then this EA will see. That means if 2 or more, of course, 2 or more buy positions will be open at the same around price, it will open a sell price, regardless this 8,000 points of distance between positions. that means that it will find this resistance and open a sell position. Next one, to display the chart, it's this one. Of course, if we do a false, it wouldn't display it. Simple as that. Okay, and let's turn this on again because it's nice. Close all position on max drawdown. That means if we are losing, it will just close every positions on the EA. I use it on false because I want to control this, and enable risk limit. The risk limit, it's this one. It's a loss. It's a set of the loss. So it means that if it goes, for example, 1,000 points against us, it will automatically close that position. I use it on false. That means that this one does nothing at the moment. If you do want to have this trading loss, not trading, the stop loss, so you can use it, turn it on true, and basically that's it. That's the new settings of the bear. The bull is the same. Let's do this one. It's the Nasdaq 100. We'll just do the bull scalper, and again we have the open a position if no positions current available, and the lot size, the price to next position. Of course, as you can see, it opens, it falls down, it opens, it takes the profit, it falls down again, open, takes the profit, it falls down again, takes the profit, falls down again, takes the profit. That's the way I work with the Nasdaq, because basically the Nasdaq always rises and fall, rises and fall, rises and fall. It goes to every instrument, every stock, everything does this chart of the waves going down, going up, going down, going up. And what the bull is doing is just collecting those. If it drops down, of course, 1,000 for example, let's load my settings. So I'm using the 3,500. The stop loss begins at the trading loss begins at 2,000. That means I keep 500 as a profit. Let's see on chart what does it mean. This one. So if it drops here, it's 900 points. This one is 2,500 points. And that's 3,500. It's my normal settings. But when I want to do more trading, I do change it, because this one will open it's gonna open here. So what do we do if we want more position to open? We just do it like this, for example. That means that when we are currently here, if this one drops 1,000 points, it's gonna open here, which is a bit too early. What I would offer is go to the 15, just go back, zoom out, and make sure you know your the risk. For example, this one is 75,700. So you can take a calculator and say, okay, I would risk 3 positions on this one. As you can see, it closed because the risk was too much. Sometimes the risk is too much, and then we continue. But you don't have to use risk management. You can do it just fine without. And this is not a demo account; it's my real account. If you want to know. 75,000. So 75,000, you can divide it for, let's say, 4 positions. 75,000 divided by 4, it's 18,700. So you could have argued that this one could be 75,000, 18,000, and then get, and I would do 3 times this amount. But it would just mean that it's on a really safe measures. So if we're gonna do 75,000 and say, okay, 75,000, we can risk 15 positions. It's gonna be 5,000, which is more in the area that I'm usually doing, and then half of it will be this one, and half of it will be this one. And that's the way I calculate almost every instrument. And that would be, so what do? You just save it and say, okay, that's the 100 safe method, for example. And then when you want to load it, well, you go 100 safe, boom, you have it. And if you want a 100, you can do 100 normal, or you can also do 100 fast. 100 fast will be like this. For example, and we call it 100 fast. And then you can just switch between those instruments. Let's turn on. So if you want to have a look at my setup. This one. So I usually have this one on, this one on, this one on. So usually minimize. So I keep 5 instruments on a bull and 3 with the bear, and the China also with the. But the China, I don't really like the Chinese market. Sometimes it has possibilities, and sometimes it's just fresh market. I wouldn't say it's a normal market. As you can see, this gray, it means that when I load it, it doesn't look. Just organize the faster. No, we have one too many. That's the way I want to work. And we're gonna follow this one. So now it's basically pre-market. It's 12:30 in Germany. So it means the pre-market is open. For those who want to learn more about day trading, I have my day trading course on Udemy. Basically, it's on the plus 500. It's not about automatic day trading, but it's implemented the same type of trading that I implemented in my EAs, but this one is more automatic. So the nice thing about the bull scalper or the bear scalper, that it will automate also any manual positions. That means, for example, if I want to put a position now here, I just open a manual position, and you'll see when it's in profit, the trailing loss setting will be just the same. No? So that's the trailing. That's my setting for the euro versus dollar. You can see when it goes to profit. For example, this one also already have the US 100. You see here, it doesn't have the trading loss yet because trading loss here is started. You can have a look at what's going on. The trading loss will start at 4,000. And as you can see, it counts more because I have more positions open manually than the EA. That's just me. You can basically leave it to do what it's perfectly doing. Of course, you can also choose to do it like this when you want. If you believe it's going to be too short, maybe we'll put it on the fast. That's right. And now, basically, I'm gonna leave it to run for the coming hour. You'll see the market open because we're now just in the pre-market. Then you will have a general idea of how is it going and what is it doing. Let me just move myself here so you have a better look. So example, let's say we want the next, we look at this chart and say, hey, I want the next one to open here. And you can check it, what's going to be 1,000 points. Let's see, 1,000 points. That means when this one falls, will it open? No. Why? Because we already has 5 to 5. Let's say we think, okay, we need maybe 7 to 7. And when it reaches down, it will open a new position. And this one, you can have a look. This one is the manually opened. You can see that it doesn't have a magic number. It means it was manually open, but it will work the same with the settings of the EA. Of course, you can change this one to scale money to see the profits, which means this one will bring the €0.50. If you do, it's gonna be around 200 to 300 positions a day, and you can do the math alone if it's around €0.50 profit easily. So you can understand what is made to do. Of course, you can increase the lot size and have a bigger positions, but of course a bigger risk. This account was 1,000 at the beginning, and now it's 2,000 something. Yeah. And now it's always a waiting game. I think I'm gonna put some music and speed up the process in this part. So maybe I'll have like 15 minutes more in a normal time, and then we're just gonna switch to speed up. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to write comments or write me an email or anything. And happy trading, happy automatic trading. Of course, you have to know this is MetaTrader 5. I'm gonna do the MetaTrader 4, I think, hopefully soon. Not sure about it, but I'll get it. And of course, you know that you have to have a running computer at home. if you want to do it. So the computer must be 24/7 on, or if you don't care, so whenever you're on, you're gonna do the algo trading. The rest you can do with the. You can also always use the app to trade, so it works on the same time. And for example, I can have this computer at home, and for example, decide I want to put one more. Want to put one more position at the euro, and then below we have one more position at the euro. That's easy, and if you're on the way, that's why it's on the go. You can just add the stop loss, because boom, I added the stop loss, this one. And of course, from the handy, you can also remove that. It's not about not doing a movie about MetaTrader 5 and how to trade, but of course, anyone that uses the bots and the algorithm is capable of trading. But for those who are just curious about why day trading and what's the benefits of bot trading or algo trading, so basically that's the way it is. But for example, if you would just invest in the Nasdaq, say in September, so sometimes it goes up and goes down, but our trading was doing much more than the index itself. It's not just putting money and just waiting. It's about scalping. That's why it's called scalping. You just take small profits, big profits, small profit, big profits. Sometimes it's a nice swing trade, and sometimes just sometimes just waiting. Sometimes it's a waiting game. Sometimes it's very volatile. And what's good about this one, that it's so fast that even if the market jumps so fast, for example in Fed days or in every major occurrence, of course if you do the 15, go back, I will show you, for example, let's do 15, go zoom all the way back, zoom like this and say, okay, let's have a check, and it's 800 points. You say, okay, I want to be more secure. I'm gonna do the 30, and have a look, and it's now let's say 1,800 points, or maybe I'm not so secure. I want to do something bigger. That's the biggest candle. So it's 5,000 points, or you can do, okay, I want to do this whole thing, which is 11,000. So you can say, okay, I will risk 6 points, 11,000. You can do the math, and that's it. You can put it here. And that means it will open positions every. We just divide this. Is it good? No, it's better to do like now. It's not that I just said that you're gonna do money, but it's this instrument will help you. Do whatever you choose, it would help. Would do, of course. For example, this one goes to the negatives, so I'm ordering in a loss of almost €1 here. And the settings here use 400 points. Let's see, 400 points. It's gonna open the next one here. I will still have time on this one. All right. I'm gonna do coffee now. Wait for the market. Again, any questions? Feel free to write in the comments. That's why day trading, why we do it algorithmically with bots, automatic trading, what's the benefits. So I could have done it manually, just put it like this, and it will work the same. But the problem is, let's say, it was so fast sometimes. That's why I came to find this bot trading, because sometimes it goes down, and you were right, everything was open, and then it was up, and then it was down again. And then with this algo trading, it would have catch the profits. And sometimes you just look at the app, for example, any trading app for 1 hour after or 2 hours after, or you missed the main jump, and then you're just, man, I'm now in loss, and I could have done so much fucking more. And that's why I turned to automatic trading, and it works for me, of course. It works amazing. So have a look, have fun. We'll see you later. So it's now like 3 hours after we started this video, and of course it was speed up in between, and as you can see, some sell positions will open and close, some buy position will open and close, and that's the way this EAs works in conjunction with each other. The buy position, the sell position goes up, goes down, opens position, closing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This is how I day trade, and I've been doing this for the past few years. Some with automated trading. At first I was using the EAs only as a trading losses, and it was fun. And now I'm using it as almost like 90% of my trading is done. Maybe 80% of my trading is done automated. Of course, I can go wherever I want and just leave the computer running. So that's the EA, the Bull and the Bear version 2, of course version 2.1, but and one thing that we didn't discuss is the cooldown between positions. Basically, I'm usually doing the lower cooldown for the Bull because I'm more bullish, and the bigger one on the Bear, because sometimes I want a position to close and not immediately to open the next one, and just wait the 10 minutes or the seconds, so 60 seconds is a minute. So, thank you.